That's right, all those blunderbusses are coming in to shoot down the Nurgle lads. Look at those exalted plate bearers, aren't they lovely? Alright, here we go. This is a game on the ladder that SkarBrand wanted to show me. It was quite interesting because he brought nothing but powder. Fire glaives and blunderbusses. A metal caster, which is a bit... I don't know if I'd go metal caster. I mean, against Nurgle it makes sense. But I feel like burning head would be better. If not, Hashut's lore, because you want Ashen Storm to slow anything down. Anything fast, give them a nice big fire weakness, especially with this gun line, you know what I mean? You put a big area of effect with the Ashen Storm and start unloading shots and pretty much delete anything. Maybe that's overkill, maybe, but the slowdown effect is definitely helpful there, so they can't escape and they get shot a little bit easier. That's just me. His opponent, though, his Nurgle build is go wide or go home. Even though it's a little bit wider, just one unit more wider than SkarBrand. And he brought a Deathcaster, which I don't really like. I mean, it makes sense. But the fact that the Chaos Dwarf Lord can heal off of one Spirit Leech, basically negating all its damage, almost negating all of its damage, does kind of suck. But you can get 2 Spirit Leeches off before the second proc of the healing goes off for the Chaos Dwarf Caster. But yeah, it's just a lot of firepower, and it's just trying to get through that. Maybe, I don't know what else. Maybe get rid of the Exalted Playbearers and just go. And there's no great weapons, no anti-armor in this build of what is this, Crimson's here. FC would be easier to call them, but yeah, Crimson here. There's no anti-armor, it's just Plaguebearers and Marauders with shields. So yeah, I was expecting more, yeah, great weapons, maybe to do some damage. Even just Marauder great weapons would be fine here. He does a big bit of a chunk of damage onto the Sorcerer Prophet here with the Death Heads, but it's not gonna be enough. Even with the Spear Leech on top, Nurglings coming in to do the swarming. I say just leave the Nurglings down there and bring the Plaguebearers instead. But they do risk getting shot as well. But you send in the Nurglings, they're gonna die faster anyway, so you know, you gotta pick and choose. Maybe just bring everything here. Final Trance atop the Noxbringer makes sense. I don't know, maybe a bit preemptive. Maybe he could have dragged a few units over there. I don't know. And here comes the blunderbusses, just absolutely tearing through the Marauder lines of Nurgle. Just look at that. Just caught in the crossfire, just execution style. Oh, man. Yeah, they're not going to be a Warhammer 4. Yeah, but Nurgle is getting through. Once they shoo away one line of laborers, they get to the back line where all the fire glaives and the blunderbusses are. Yup, and here comes some sneaky gits. Surprise, no Wolf Riders. Wolf Riders are usually the way you try to intercept a lot of these units. Do like the sneaky gits though. And yeah, the Sorcerer of Nurgle just taking shots from the blunderbusses. So SkarBrand is paying attention. Surprised Searing Doom actually doesn't do any damage to the Furies, but it makes sense, kind of. Iron Demon now providing lots of terror, lots of support, charging into the back of those Plaguebearers and Nurglings coming in, intercepting where they can. And SkarBrand is playing this quite well. Very good defense on his end. Lots of shooting, just peeling off those Furies. Oh man, those Furies have taken it. But the Noxbringer is doing his work. He is doing what he's supposed to do, shooting at all those lines. Although it doesn't seem to be efficient enough. He's missing a good chunk of his shots. And it's not great into line formations, more box formations. Kind of like green skin arrow formations. That's where it do best at, in my opinion. Yeah, from the Nurgle player, what would I like to see? Maybe some... I don't even know if bringing raw flies. Oh, the Nurgle Sorcerer getting absolutely pounded. Oh, he doesn't like that. He doesn't like all that powder. Oh, man. Iron Demon trying to peel off these boys as they put shot after shot into that Sorcerer of Nurgle. Oh, I love chaos. And there's all sorts of chaos coming in. Ooh, the Sorcerer. Please, will SkarBrand jump on him? Of course he will. He has to get off shooting mode, though. Otherwise, they will do that. Here they come. Oh, he coming. I see Wolf Riders on the side over there. They could also help out taking out that Sorcerer of Nurgle. Yeah, Nurgle is holding on strong. He is up on points, but the value-wise is kind of looking weak here. I haven't seen any fecundity, so... And even if we did, the healing would be cut in half with all this firepower. Ooh, he even brought hobgoblins with archers. Hobgoblin archers. Wolf Riders. Yeah, Wolf Riders could intercept those dogs, get a rear charge, and just break them. Dogs are so easy to break. Even Skirmish Cav can do it. A flanking charge. And they do get the bonus too, like all the Hobgoblin Wolf Riders. Fury's trying to intercept the Sword for Profit. I do like that play. I would like to see Angels of Decay too. Although Angels of Decay probably don't have a great place here. Maybe just regular Plague Drones. I don't know. I mean, to take on Bull Centaur Renders, the, honestly, some Throwing Axes, honestly, yeah, Throwing Axes would be a lot better instead of Angels of Decay. Or even Plague Death Heads, because they could just throw their axes wherever needed to be. Although the range is short, they are armor-piercing. They're great into Iron Demon, though. And that's the biggest problem right now. Just cutting into his lines. Yeah, I think that would be ideal. Maybe. Maybe Death Heads, maybe. But I feel like Marauder Horseman, just for the... You can get two for... you can get two of almost... Yeah, roughly two for the price of one Death Head. Or even just regular Plague Drone. Definitely do it for Death Head. And yeah, it's just a battle of whose Lord's gonna bite the bullet first. And it looks like SkarBrand is gonna bite, and the value isn't too different. Although, even though he does bite, there's not too much on the ground here for Crimson. It's 19 to 12, although we can minus out the Lord, so it's really 18 to 13. But these Furies are gonna pay the price as soon as he disappears, because all the shooting's gonna just target them on the sky. Crimson should be paying attention, trying to get them out as soon as the Lord goes, but he's not. Yeah, they're just falling. Falling! Oh, falling right out of the sky. Huge mistake on Crimson's part. I think that's what's gonna get him. Because he could just jump on some units and with the Furies after the Lord dies and just start breaking them. And that's two shooting units gone. Perfect. That's two less to deal with. He'll be pretty closer on closing that unit gap and maybe even the value. The Iron Demon going for the Sorcerer of Nurgle. I like that play. I like that a lot. It's unbreakable. It shoots, it slows down, and it kills. And that Sorcerer of Nurgle isn't looking too hot. I do like... Oh, that's a lot of value too right there. Look at all that value chasing off one Iron Demon. That's money. It looks like Crimson realizes he can't catch up. And he sends dogs instead, and it doesn't seem like it's going to work. He really has to block off the unit. He's even trying to throw Marauders down there to try to block off the Iron Demon, and that's not really going to work. You really need, like, drones or something. Some government drones! Thanks, Obama. Alright, enough of that. But yeah, even the dogs are just getting chewed through from the Iron Demon. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there's no stopping that. And it looks like... Yup, SkarBrand is capping the points. Nurgle's biggest issue, shooting units. Nurgle's other biggest issue, shooting units with fire damage. So yeah. Yeah, I think I would have preferred just like a big mass of just... I don't know. You could try to rush the Chaos Dowie, maybe get a bunch of Toads backed up with Marauders and Nurglings. Try that. Try jumping on top of them. But even then, that's not a guarantee. Man, it's just so hard. Especially if they go like 4 Wolf Riders, they can just shoot down anything. And there goes the Noxbringer. I don't think it even really paid for itself. Yeah, it just got absolutely torn to shreds. This is a tough one. Maybe even Rotflies, even though they won't win. No, I think you still go Furies. Furies to just take up, triple Furies just to take up space, stop the biggest problem units, the shooting units, and just swarm as quick as you can. You don't go Toad Dragon, because Toad Dragon will get shot the shit. You could try to get some Dragon Breaths down the line, though. That could be a thing. Because this reminds me of Cathay with Crane Gunners, but Blunderbusses have way more armor. And look at this, just the absolute fucking mess that's going on here. Oh. Blunderbusses, man, they just hurt. But yeah, I think you just do one grand push. Get a bunch of Furies in. Once you're ready, just push everything. Push them all at once. Try to break the front line. Bring Stream of Corruption instead of Deathcast. Because that's how you beat the Dowie. You just kill their front line as quick as possible, then you can get into their back. And I think that was the problem Crimson Head here. And this game's over, so we're gonna fast forward. GG's, everybody. GG's involved. So yeah, you just kill the Orc Labor front line, and then you just get to their back line. Yeah, you'll lose a unit or two, but they will have all their shooting turned offline, and you just kill them from there. Yeah, they bring in an Iron Demon, but guess what? Iron Demon's gonna take time killing 12 to 13 units of infantry while you're still shutting them down. So yeah, that's how I would do it. But yeah, it's into this build. It could be another like double Iron Demon, maybe even Magmas. Magmas would also pretty much crump this build. You just go Dwarf Warriors. Maybe some Hobgoblin Archers. Even like 4 Hobgoblin Archers probably could do the same thing, if not. Maybe even 2 Blunderbusses. But 2 Magmas would delete a unit of anything infantry sized. So yeah, it's tough for Nurgle. It's tough. This is why you bring Angels of Decay, I think, for all that shooting. But then you still have Blunderbusses to deal with. It sucks. It just sucks for Nurgle. You could do double, what are those? Double Soul Grinders, just regular Soul Grinders, and hope to kill. And try to trade. But then you have to deal with Death Shriekers. Like I said, it just sucks. It sucks to be Nurgle right now. They're at the bottom pits for a reason. Poor Nurgle. Poor Nurgle. They need milk. So much milk in this shooting meta. If only they had a lore that can give them, like, missile resistance. Like a better missile. There is. I think it's the heroes, though. But they're so expensive. Could try double heroes. I do not like the Riders. Rot Knights just suck here with all the fire damage. And Blunderbusses, they just absolutely kill them. Kill them! Maybe drop a Forsaken as well. Forsaken didn't really do too much here. So yeah, drop a Forsaken, bring in great weapons. Bring in more great weapons, that's what I would do. And Marauder Horsemen, probably. And Sword Grinders, I don't know. Alright, folks, we're at the end of the video. If you liked it, please like, sub, follow me here on YouTube. We're on the road to 2,000. Come join the Discord to see me on stream. Come play some games, show some love, or even get into some of our tournaments. We're on Turns Tavern right now, so come join those tourneys when we have them. Alright, folks, we're at the end, so y'all have a good one. Peace, and goodbye for now.